What a glorious Saturday morning. It's like the middle of July here in South Wales. The sun is beaming in through the window. Even though my laptop says it's only 7 degrees outside, I'm sure it's warmer than that. Right, where are we then? So 8 crosses submitted by you guys this week. Now, when you look at the picture there, it looks like 7. But that's because 2 of them are so close together that it looks like 1 when you sort of zoomed out a bit. But 8 crosses is fine because it's 8 judges, so no problem with that. Where was my first cross that I did on Tuesday? There. So I'm right on the bottom there. And I did say on Tuesday that I suspect I may go slightly more to the right and a little bit higher. And that is going to be where the average works out at. So let's look at the average, even though, hang on, let's draw some lines first. So we can see the width of where they're looking. There we go. I can't see these ones over to the right being making much sense to me, but that's okay because that gives us a good average. If we look at the guy at the back here, I don't know if we should, but he's looking over his head, isn't he? Let's draw some lines from him over there. That's about it, really. We can't go with this guy here on the right hand side at the back. He's too vague, if you ask me. So what do I think of that? Well, the bunch of these seems to be over to the left. I think I'm going to go slightly more to the right, but let's get the average in there. I don't think the average is going to show up because it's been playing up lately. So calculate average, which is 2108.1274. Now if I hover over there, it'll probably show up. Yeah, it'll show up, but it won't show up when I'm not hovered over there. So I'm going to put another cross in over where that average is. Where is it? Where are you? There you are. Okay, so I'll just chuck one randomly in there, and then I'm going to make it flash so we can see where the average is. And it's exactly where we would expect it to be. It's just in that sort of to the right of that bunch that's on the left hand side. And I think that sort of makes sense to me, because I was going to go a little bit further to the right and up a bit, so I'm probably going to go a little bit further down than that and maybe to the left a touch, where those 2 crosses were that were very close together, that sort of area there, because I think that makes sense to me. You can go somewhere different, use your own judgment. It's the whole point of this, but just remember the purpose of this is it's where you think it is irrelevant. Where do you think the average of where the judges are going to go? So if the judges do the same thing and it's spread out as much as it is there, then you know their average is going to be somewhere where ours is. But you know, use your own judgment on that, and remember what the purpose of the game is, to figure out where you think the judges is. If you think it's up here somewhere, what do you think is irrelevant? Where do you think the judges are going to go? Based on previous performance. Yeah, I do realise that's a tricky one. But that's where we are. I can't get the target down because I don't think that's working either. Let me try show hide target. No, the target's not popping up. It was fixed once, but Chrome has updated again, and I can see here on my Chrome it says new Chrome available. So there's yet another update to update. So, well, maybe if I did that, actually it would work. I don't know, too late now. We're not doing it in the middle of a video. So that's where we are there. So a quick look at Revcomps. I've got 1 ticket on 2 cars, 2 vehicles for Monday's draw. I got 1 on this Ford Focus ST Line X and 1 on this camper van. I mean, I know we got a camper now, but that comes with £5 grand. How can you turn £5 down? It's a chunk, isn't it? And then what do they add on Thursday, ready for next Thursday? Nothing caught my eye there. There was nothing that I would want to play for or keep. But of course, this Porsche here comes with £130,000 cash alternative. £6.77 a ticket, so I had to have one on there. 130 grand, go a long way. I'm more into the auto draws I've been doing lately, only because the cars have been more appealing to me. So let's have a quick look at them, what's on there at the moment. This one ends today. BMW M135i. Didn't play for that. It's a 3-litre petrol. It's going to be thirsty as hell. Didn't make sense to me to want to play for it. This one ends tomorrow. Mercedes GLC. That's a 2.2-litre diesel. Good on fuel, 4-wheel drive, nice. That Renault Clio GT line. That's only a 900cc, 3-cylinder, but it does loads to the gallon, and it's not a slug. It still pops along, and of course you can have these chipped if you want to. So I got one on that. And then Tuesday's draw, sometimes they end earlier if all the tickets are sold. Lovely Qashqai, Tecna, Dig T. That's nice, that is. But I didn't bother with the BMW Z4 Roadster, or I didn't bother with this Peugeot Bipper. Although, that's a nice little diesel van, that. For, you know, less than £3 a ticket and 5,000 tickets. If you wanted to do food deliveries on the side, or parcel deliveries for Amazon on the side, or whatever, it's a cracking little van to be winning. Right, so that's where we are for today. We've done the average, we've had a look at things. That's probably what you came for. If you came for more than that, odd situation this week on the dislikes. I just want to point it out, really. So here's a list of my videos and previous videos. Now, if you scroll down on the right-hand side here, you'll see, say, one from a couple of weeks ago. 33 likes, 1 dislike. The next video, 36 likes, 2 dislikes. Then last Saturday's 32 likes, 2 dislikes. 1 or 2 dislikes is normal, right? I get that every video. At least one of them is a subscriber, and the reason I know that is because I can upload a 10-minute video, and within 4 or 5 minutes of that video being up, there'll be a dislike on it every single time. So I know it's somebody that's getting the notification of it, then going straight on there, not watching a video, just putting a dislike on there. Why? I've got no idea, and I can't say I'm overly bothered about it. I mean, 1 or 2 dislikes every week is neither here nor there. People are entitled to, you know, dislike a video. There's no issue with that. However, last Tuesday's, look at this, the ratio was 75%, so 30 likes, 10 dislikes. I thought, that's unusual, because I noticed they all happened all at once. And I thought, let me dig down deeper into this. So I went into the analytics, and I clicked on just the dislikes, just to see when they happened. So 30 likes, 10 dislikes. This is just a graph of the dislikes. So you can see here, in the first hour on Tuesday, 2 dislikes. Like I said, that's normal. That happens every video. Before people have even watched it, they'll put a dislike on there. Not bothered by that. Every villager's an idiot. That's no issue to me. But then you look at, it was still on 2. Up until 10:19 on Wednesday. So now we're in office hours next morning. First 17 hours since the video's gone up. Between 10:19 and 11:19, it goes from 2 dislikes up to 9. So 7 dislikes in the space of that hour. Another one in the next hour. And then nothing ever since. So right up until now, no other dislikes. It was just 7 in the space of an hour. And I would say that's probably even less than that, but it's showing an hour on here. Now, using logic here, that's clearly, this is the morning after I put the video up. All these people are obviously in close communication. Now, you'd think, well, it could be a WhatsApp group. But what WhatsApp group would all share the link and say, right, everybody put a dislike on this. That doesn't make any sense, and this is office hours. So I think it's quite clear that somebody's come into an office at 9 o'clock, watched the video, then messaged the rest of the team and said, here's the link, go onto this video and put a dislike on there. That way, probably less people will see it. I don't think it's made a difference because the viewing figures are not down. They're about the same as they always are. But that just struck me as, it just jumped out, you know, it was like jumping out of the screen at me that it's a group of people in an office, and somebody shared a link and said, put a dislike on this video. And then, of course, one of them was a bit later, probably making tea for all the others, so he had to do it later. But there we are. It's probably of no consequence to you. I just thought I should point that out. And all I can say is, William must be crying himself to sleep at night to see what his company has become. Anyway, enjoy your weekend, guys. I've been deciding what to do today. I think I might do a video. I might take my phone out the back garden and do a video of my first camper van, because I said I would. Just a bit of a tour around the camper van. I'll do that. I'll decide, because it's a good day for it, nice and sunny and everything, so I might well do that. And I'm going to drive down to Porthcawl to see how my new flat is coming on, because they're still building it. Anyway, good luck for Tuesday, guys. Enjoy your weekend.